Festus! With the Champions of Chaos DLC, we have some fancy new abilities, and as you can tell by the tooltips, they're difficult to understand and hard to quantify. And that means that I get to keep making videos like this. Now one of them's a heal and the other's a DPS ability, and when you switch them, the other goes on a 30-second cooldown. But how much damage and healing do these abilities actually give? Well, on the healing front, it's pretty huge. It's 20 HP healing per second for every 10,000 hit points the unit has. So for Nurgle Infantry, it's about 22 HP a second, and for Festus, about 12. However, the damage ability is a little bit more complicated. It deals on average 33 damage a second to infantry, and 5.5 damage a second to single entities. And you might be surprised to hear this, because the tooltip literally doesn't tell you. Now it does count as magic damage, which means Sirens definitely don't like this ability, and as it turns out, it hurts more than a mortis engine, and Festus doesn't even need to be in melee, though it can be a little bit hard to kite with it, simply because Festus is a bit slow. So with all of this data, which ability is better? Well, of course, as oftentimes it depends. The mortis obviously does more damage, but the healing is better versus single entities. But as a general rule of thumb, you can count your units versus the opponent's units minus their single entities. And if your count is 50% more than theirs, go for the heal. Otherwise, stick with the direct damage ability and you should be good to go.